feed horses in fields. Owners say walkers are feeding them carrots, biscuits, mints, even sandwiches, totally messing up the horses' diet. It makes them really ill. It also means horses are beginning to expect food from people and are galloping up to groups of walkers. Our reporter Charlotte Downs has been looking into it.
I've had situations where I had my horse in the stables and where people would give them, it's only a carrot, it's only a biscuit, it's only a mint. So nothing disastrous has happened, but I know it does happen a lot.
Horse owner Caroline Hooper lives near Bourton-on-the-Water and works with the education team at the Blue Cross.
The horse I own myself, she's 23 years old. She also had equine Cushing's. They respond like someone who's got type 2 diabetes. So if you give them sugar, it can make them incredibly ill, which can actually be fatal for horses. So it's a real worry for me.
Robin Cherry is the yard manager at Tyre Hill Equestrian.
We have horses that have come from intensive care, so they might have had surgery or had a serious injury. Diet is very managed. We are finding ourselves running out several times a day to waylay walkers and say, please don't feed them that bag of apples or potatoes or bread. We had sandwiches a while ago where somebody spent thousands of pounds on a surgery for their horses, and then the thing that means that we hit the end of the road is that they've been fed something that they shouldn't have had. That's devastating.
Gemma Stanford, the Director of Welfare at the British Horse Society, explains why it can be so dangerous to feed horses you don't know.
So horses can't be sick and they can get bellyache, which is quite serious for horses. And many horses can have conditions that members of the public might not know about. And feeding someone else's horse can lead to the horse being seriously ill and needing veterinary treatment, and in some cases leading to the death of the horse.
It can cause other problems too, with health and safety risks to animals and people. Caroline explains.
We did have a horse that was there before, and she was quite a lively character and would rush up to people. They will soon learn that if one person gives them a carrot and the next person gives them something, the next person might do. And what she would do, she would see people and she would gallop up to them really, really quickly, which was a safety issue for those walkers.
As reports of people feeding horses have increased, the University of Bristol decided to look into it. Joe Hockenhull led the study.
It was an amazing range of things these horses had been fed. Chinese takeaway, curry. It was completely mind-boggling. Some people were basically saving up their week's worth of kitchen waste and then just taking it down to their local horses.
But of course, things you may assume are safe, fruit, veg or grass, could be toxic. So why is this becoming such a problem now?
We did see with the first lockdown there was a massive change in human exercising behaviours, so people started getting out and about, and I think that really ties into our finding that it was just over 80% of the cases it was families that people were finding feeding their horses.
Now we know it's an issue, what should we be doing about it?
We're offering simple advice to those enjoying the countryside. Don't feed horses any type of food because they can become extremely unwell. Leave gates and property as you find them. Keep your dog on a lead. Now, if you do see a horse in distress, try and alert the nearest farm or yard, or perhaps check for any signs that have the owner's details on.
Just a really important message, isn't it? I had no idea people were feeding mints and sandwiches, but important. Charlotte